This video will explain how balance transfers really work and when they can help you out of debt. Find out if a balance transfer could help get you out of debt. But first, if you find the information on this channel helpful, please don't forget to subscribe. Balance transfers are often advertised as a quick way out of debt, but most people don't fully understand how they work, why they fail, or when they can actually help. This video isn't about shortcuts, it's about clarity. Credit card debt doesn't mean you've failed. It means, well, you're human in a system that profits from confusion. Balance transfers can be useful tools, but only when they're fully understood and used intentionally. In this video, I walk you through how they work, when they can help, and when they don't. First, what is a balance transfer? A balance transfer is when you move debt from one card to another card that offers a lower interest rate, often a 0% interest rate for a limited time. The goal is simple: stop interest from growing so more of your payments actually reduce your balance. A balance transfer won't erase the debt, but it can pause the pressure. Interest is what traps people. When most of your monthly payment goes toward interest, progress feels invisible. Balance transfers work because they can interrupt that cycle. Without interest piling on, your payments can finally begin to make a dent in the actual debt, and that is something we all want to see. This psychological shift is just as important as the financial one. Most balance transfer cards offer a promotional period. This usually lasts between 12 and 18 months. During this time, interest is paused, so payments made go toward your principal balance. This is where they can become extremely helpful if followed correctly, but the clock is always running. When the promotional period ends, any remaining balance starts accruing interest again, and often at a higher rate. Balance transfers reward planning. They punish procrastination. Most balance transfers come with a fee. This fee is usually between 3 and 5% of the amount transferred. The amount is added to your balance. While this may seem frustrating, it's often far less than the interest you'd pay over time on a high APR card. Balance transfers work best when 3 things are true. First, you need to make sure you have stable income and can make consistent payments. Second, the transferred balance can realistically be paid down within the promotional period. And third, spending habits have already been controlled. When these conditions are met, balance transfers can shorten the debt timeline. A balance transfer won't work when they are used as avoidance. They fail when people continue to spend on old cards, also when payments are missed, or when the promotional period ends with most of the balance still unpaid. In those cases, debt simply changes location, and it most certainly won't disappear. If you choose a balance transfer, start with a clear plan. Make sure you have all boxes checked from the previous list I mentioned. Divide the balance by the number of promotional payment months. That number will be your monthly target. Automate payments whenever possible and avoid using old cards while the transfer is active. Balance transfers work best with a clear plan that is predictable and consistent. A balance transfer can temporarily lower your credit score. New hard inquiries and new accounts often cause a short dip. However, as balances begin to decrease and overall credit utilization improves, scores often recover. Sometimes they improve beyond where they started. Long-term behavior matters more than short-term movement. Balance transfers aren't a way to magically erase debt. They are a tool, when used correctly, can create breathing room. If used carelessly, they delay progress. Debt freedom doesn't come from pressure or panic, it comes from understanding and patience.